That's
from
another
the
idea.
range. You could
But
edit from the
So
reverse.
range.
edit from the range as in now.
Like start from 21 down to
You
0.
can't. No, you can't reverse. You don't do range like that. Range is from the lowest to the highest. You don't do range from the highest to the lowest. Except you want to do step -2. Do you understand? Except you want to do step minus 2. That's the idea. So what you should do in this case, if you want to reverse back, is to, instead of doing append, because append will always add it to the last. You understand? Like when you do once you do 0, the next one that comes, it add it to the last, add it to the last, add it to the last. So the best way we can do this is that we can just, instead of append, we can do insert. We want to insert, and they want to insert it at 0. So any number that comes, insert it at 0. Do you understand? So look at it. 20, 18, 16, 14, 12, 10. Do you see I've reversed it? Because insert means that any new number that comes, put it at index 1, which is 0. At the first position, which is 0. So it's going to put 0 there. If another one comes, we put 0. Do you understand? This thing is very simple. It's just logic. I taught you guys insert yesterday now. It's just logic. That's coding for you. The code is not hard. It's just to know when to apply this one, how to apply this one. Okay, I don't get my answer. Simple. But lastly, but there's what we call list comprehension, and I just want to drop that here, and then that's all for today. For my hand, though, not from today. For Shadrach comes up and teach us for the many minutes that we have. List comprehension. What is list comprehension? List comprehension is the ability for us to combine all of these things into one line. Combine all of these things into one line. So first of all, if I want to do that, I'll do something like even underscore numbers is equal to, I'll open a bracket. I'll say S for S in range, open bracket, 0, 21. Then I will say S, I say if S, that's a number, modulus 2 equals 0. And then I will come back and say print even numbers. This is it. So what list comprehension is that you are creating a list with one line. So instead of doing all of these things that we just did here, all of this code, this many create empty lists, do your for loop, different. You can just create it in one line. That is list comprehension. So S here remains the value that we want to save inside our list. Then this is our loop, the loop we want to run. Then this is the condition that we want to do. So we apply this condition, you understand? And then we get it in this place. So this is it. It's not as hard as this. This is list comprehension for you. So it's just ability for you to form list in one line. I hope you agree with me that if you do something like this, we can say result is equal to that is true if 3 is greater than 2 s that is not correct. So print results. So what do you think the answer will be?
That is true. That is true.
That is true.
That is true.
But I know most of you have not seen anything like this since you'll be learning. This is me running an if condition on one line. So this is the result. This is the value. What I'm saying is that I assign that is true to results. But if this is actually correct, otherwise, as I assign this. Now, guys, this thing is very powerful. Very, very powerful. Very powerful. I'm telling the truth. I can't say um I don't want to, let me not go too much. It's 9:45, so that Central can finish the rest class. But anyway, this is list comprehension, guys. So that is it. All right, guys, well done. Shady, all the way from Nigeria, guys. Can we put our hands together for Shadrach to you know take us further? Thank you, guys. So Shady, can go ahead. Thank you. What Shadrach
Good
is
evening,
getting
everybody.
right. Good evening. Go ahead. Thank you very much.
Okay. Please allow me to share my screen so that I can continue.
All right, go
Good
ahead.
evening. Hope you guys can hear me.
Yes, we can.
All right. For the sake of the few minutes we have, though I actually plan to make my class very short, but not as short as this, but to be short. So we won't beat around the bush. We'll just go straight to the point. All
Shady,
questions
please, can
reserved.
you increase? Just try
Sir,
and increase the screen. Please zoom in your screen.
in my screen.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I'm coming.
A little bit of control plus can help us here.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you.
Little
Too
big
big.
now.
Too big or too big. A little bit. Thank you. Perfect. Perfect. Thank you very
All
much.
right. Okay, so let's ride on. Good evening, good evening, good evening. So my prayer and I make everybody they follow the class because nobody actually to come here, come look screen, run, come out, so you don't learn, I don't learn anything until you practice, do your assignment, get your certificate, here certified, and you are able to teach. Maybe your sources say you don't get this class. So not want to waste too much time. All your questions reserved. You will understand as the class goes on because there will be no room for questions with the limited time. So today we'll talk about tuple and sets, tuples and sets. So I will try out some little descriptions because now what we go mainly do and few coding so that we go understand everything back to back. Now what will be tuple? So most of us this particular statement this strange, but we will analyze them. Now for our data structure we the should just give tell us yesterday. We talk about list, sets, tuple, dictionaries. Now this particular data structure and the way we take they arrange our data in the different formats we want. Now what will be tuple? What will be the difference between a tuple or I want to know say this one a tuple, this one will be tuple and all. Now, tuple, a collection of objects separated by commas. Separated by commas. And we know say almost all our data structure like list we do comma separate objects. But there's a difference. Tuple is similar to list in terms of indexing, objects, repetition, and everything that they do for list. If you do one for tuple, unless say you know if you change any value for tuple. List they mutable means you can change anything, but tuple is immutable. You know if you change the values. As you don't create and you don't create them. You know if you edit, oh I make mistake, I will edit and no, create, you just go create another one. So we dey mainly use tuple when we want restrict access from people. If you give them the file, but they no fit tamper with them. Maybe when we mainly use tuple. But make sure say file wey you dey create na accurate data dey inside. Now, wetin really mean for Python today mutable? For today mutable, na be say tuple and list are the same, but as list dey on that, tuple dey on that. As list dey allow duplicate, tuple dey allow duplicate. But you no fit change any item wey dey inside tuple once you don create am. You no fit append, you no fit extend, you no fit pop, you no fit pop out, you no fit add, you no fit remove any item inside tuple. That's just the major difference. Immutable, unchangeable. But we get some operations wey they do for tuple, like the concatenation. You carry two tuple, you join them together. The same way you carry list, join two lists together to form one list. If you do one, join two tuple together to form one tuple. You get to that one, you use the plus sign to do concatenate. The add sign with the plus. Then we get to they call the nesting, nested loop. They teach us. If you get tuple inside tuple, understand? Tuple inside tuple, now be nesting. Then if you do repetition, if you do slicing, that repetition, maybe you carry one, you create one tuple, you can do one 4 times, like you the same figures within inside, you do one 4 times. So it's allowed because they accept duplicate. That one you use the multiplication and the number of times, so you want me that particular information appear. Then if you do slicing too, the way we do slicing for lists, you do slicing, you do range, you do indexing, and no. If you find the length, if you get different data type for a set tuple, if you delete the tuple entirely, you understand? If you convert list to tuple, and if you use tuple for loop, but you know if you edit anything within inside. So more put that one for our head. Now, the way to declare tuple. Now, some of us we they used to this particular line of code, print, we call open bracket. This bracket now I want to emphasize on. Open and they see my screen. And this bracket I want to emphasize on. This bracket where they see so. Now be the way where they create tuple. You understand? So when you put any list for inside this bracket like this, you attribute that to any variable. Now tuple you create. Now, if you create tuple by declaring, say, now tuple, empty tuple. The same way if you take create empty list, you create another empty tuple. So now I create, I say empty is equals to, in this bracket, there is nothing inside. Then let's print the type most whether what it will be. It will tell you, say, oh, this thing you create the class now tuple. Then you can, if you create a tuple, we get values by putting values. If you create tuple by putting values, which is this. If you, as you create this empty tuple now, if you insert values inside. So yeah, as it be empty tuple, only when it be empty, you insert values. This one now, we don't create empty tuple. That be this one. You see also empty. Now we can create tuple, so we insert values inside this one. My top is equals to, let me put this one to let me put that to empty, may you see. Is equals to 2. Print empty. So if you run see you run because why? Now empty we first create. So if you put anything inside, equals to 2. Then if you create tuple without using the bracket, in this format we say, see the format we go use if you want to create tuple without that bracket, but it go end with comma. Now be the difference where you did all those comma way for list and comma for tuple. If you say okay, let me use norm is equals to, I can't put 3. I put 3. Then I can say print, put my bracket, type norm. Now, if I print this thing initially as a day like this, so you go tell me say my norm now waiting integer. You understand? You go tell me say my norm now integer. But for tuple, if I want to create this kind of value now with tuple, I go put comma for the back. Without the bracket, I'll put comma. Then I go run am. You go tell me say my class of our variable I create now tuple. So now be the way they create tuples. So next, if you access okay, this one are index mark. If you access values for Sorry, I want to delete this thing. Let me remove this one. So if we create tuple, we get multiple values, integers. You put strings. Let me put string here. And dirty. I'll put dirty for here. If we create that, we get let me put true. Tuple boolean this thing inside. So if you run them, it will print for you. See, if they accept anything, they accept strings, they accept integer, they accept uh, conditional statement, sorry, boolean statement, true or false. So different kinds of variables or data types, they accept them. Then, okay, this one I do just now. Now, if we access items for tuple using indexing, the way we do it for list. Now, the teacher says today thoroughly say, if you do your create your list, you start from your indexing starts from 0 to the last value, which if you index with -1 to get the last value. But number is start from 1, but we know they follow that number and they follow indexing. And the same thing still they apply for tuple. And the same thing still they apply for set, even dictionary and all. So the same way if you use indexing for list, if you still use them for tuple, if you still use them for set. So if you run this one, I will create now. You put the indexing 2. What it will supposed give us? Anybody if you answer this question, if you run this code now, what it will be our answer? Huh?
4. 4.
4.
4.
4.
Show now the follow. Our answer be 4 because 4 now it be the second index for our tuple. Now the third value, but now I get the index of number 2 because of 0, 1, and 2. Maybe this. So the same way we can use indexing. If you put -1 for here, if you run out, you get the last value 9. If you put negative index -6, if you use positive index, you still get your value. Let's do +6. You get your values too. So the same thing you will do for list, we still do one here. You can play around. Then if you still do slicing, like we talk, slicing now to give a range from this place to this place, give me the values. And more no forget, say the last number, which is the stop 4, they give us the value why they give us the value before that one because why they use indexing. So if we run this thing now, suppose get from values of the beginning to where we get 4. Who fit tell me why we get 3, 4, 5? Anybody? Just one person. Why we get 3, 4, 5?
Because the indexing is starting from 1 and then it's ending at 4, so it will give us 3 values from 1 to 3.
Okay, the indexing they start from 1 in the end from 4. So definitely you'll give us the start. You go start with the value we carry indexing of 1, which is 3, and you go end for the one we get the indexing of waiting 4, which is this. Indexing of 3, 4. You will count 4 values after, beginning from 0, 1, 2, 3. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 using your normal numbers. So now we get that answer there. So you can, if you extend the list, if you do slicing from, we no go specify the beginning, but we need the end, go print from the beginning of the tuple to the end. If you specify the beginning, if you remove the end, to still give us something. But let me change it to 5 and bring it to the end so that it not be like from beginning to end. So you go still print that from start from 5 to the end, even if you don't specify the end value. It means it give us everything from where we start to the end. So it will work like that. So now be slicing for you. Then I can't declare another attribute named fruit. Fruit is equals to apple. I declare the tuple like this. Now, the reason why I declare like this, now, based on say, we fit bring out the value You understand? If you bring out the value of this, let me create something. I know, let me create something. I want to. You say I'll get a problem in this code here. I know. Let me do something. Now I say we should put list inside tuple. People list inside tuple. But we have to create the list first. So let me create a list for the fruit2. Fruit2 is equal to let me create my list. Sorry. Let me create the list. Let me put cashew.
Watermelon.
We can hear
Hi
you.
guys. Yeah, I think it's network issue. All right. So let's give him a minute. If you have a question, you can ask a question. And while we give Cedric some minutes to set up and come back.
Okay.
Yes,
I have a
Osasu, you can
question.
ask
Can
a
I go
question.
ahead?
Thank you very much. It's not really a
Hello.
question, but I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know whether I can see the first place you started decoding for list on your notes.
Okay, why? There should be something you're.
Yes, the beginning I was having difficulties in connection. I didn't see anything the way you started, so I couldn't take a screenshot.
I didn't start today on my list. We started list
Yesterday,
yesterday.
yesterday, yes,
So
it's yesterday I was talking
I
about
can't go
the
back.
beginning of.
I can't do that. Sorry. I can't do that now. I'm not my I can't do that now. You understand? So any other person, I can't do that now. Sorry. Let's see, maybe later. Any other
Sir,
person?
Yeah.
sir.
Okay.
Kingsley. Can I try?
Sir, you used to drop notes for
Well,
us before on
I can't
Telegram.
share. I can't share lecture notes now. We are doing data structure. We can't share lecture notes now till we are done with data structure, and that might be the end of the week because data structure is very important. So it's good to. The best thing I can do for you guys is that on the YouTube channel, on the WhatsApp group, we'll send you YouTube videos that you can watch to get yourself ahead. Like the person was asking me if I can snap my notes. What you can do is on the WhatsApp channel, I'll list out all the videos you can go and watch on YouTube channel or on our YouTube channel. The list comprehension, tuple, and all of that. So once you just go to the YouTube channel, you see all of those stuff and be able to start from there. So that will help you more better. So I will do that for you guys on the group. That's what I'll offer you guys now. So even down to dictionary, I'll do that for you guys. Do you understand? So just when we are done with class, just tag it on me. That's what about the YouTube videos. So I'll do them by name. For lists, I'll put the video under list comprehension, the video under tuples, the video under. But sorry, they are in pidgin English. But anyway, you understand it better when you see it because it's clear. I did it myself, so I was the one who organized that video. So it's very, very explainable for you guys. All right. So any other question that is not related to all of this, then I'll work on. I think
Yes.
okay.
Okay.
Please who's speaking?
Thank you, sir, for the lecture so
I
far.
can't hear you. You're having
It's Kingsley.
okay.
Kingsley.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead, Kisley.
Can I go ahead? Hello.
Your network is breaking, Kisley. Your network is breaking actually, so
Okay.
we can barely
Talking
hear
about
you.
the evil method. Hello.
Mm.
Yeah, can you hear me now, sir?
Please go ahead. I can hear you. Go
Okay,
ahead,
my
please.
question. Yeah, concerning the even numbers, during the time you were writing the code, my network was down. I could not get the explanation. And I'm seeing zero as part of the even numbers. I want to ask, why is zero included?
It's where we started our range from. We started our range from 0 upward. So if you start from 2s, 8, thereabouts, it picks even numbers from there. So it's where we started our counting from. Okay, so I believe I've answered that question. So sorry guys, I know Shady is having a little bit of network issue. So okay, Gospel, you can ask the question.
Okay, thanks. My question is, I just want to get a clarification about the list and tuple. Is it that the list is in square brackets and the tuple is in the normal brackets?
Yeah, that is what it is. A list is a square bracket. A tuple is a parenthesis. That's how you differentiate them.
Then secondly, another question. Sha, this is not a question, it's a concern. Yesterday I was in class. I had network issues, and then after which my phone went off. I was not able to get the attendance to take down to write down my name. So what can be done
I
for
don't.
me?
I've been seeing. I've been
I've
seeing
not
that messages all around, flying everywhere. People saying my battery's down, this and that, that and that. For attendance. But the attendance is given at the end of the class. There's a reason why we are doing that. We can't give attendance during the class, or it's after the class, so that we know that those who are actually taking attendance are those who they stayed for the class. For some persons, they will take attendance and you won't find them again. You
but at
understand?
least
So
you will
just think
not.
that we are not giving room for laziness. But the lengthen hours I would tell us to prepare for class is at most like yesterday. The maximum we should be going should be at least 10:30. Don't go beyond that. Because I feel like 1 hour 30 minutes is okay for people to grasp what they are learning. Anything beyond that, or 2 hours maximum, or anything beyond 2 hours becomes information overload. You get it. So for me, what I would say is that try your possible best to ensure you do your attendance today. So that will solve the issue. So Shedak is back. Let's go over to class and maximize our time. Thank you guys.
So I want to apologize for that brief disconnection. My system was timed. Anyways, back to what we do. See, you get the picture, eh? Tuple, a normal bracket. Our normal bracket they use for print, until they create tuple. If you are creating a tuple, put your values inside. If they create list, you use your square bracket. They teach us these things yesterday. I'm not supposed to repeat them. This square bracket where they indexing, we are used for indexing, yeah. Nine be list. This what down where they outside, nine be tuple. Someone no forget. Dictionary is different. Set is different. Set and dictionary use the same kind of format, but a little difference there. So more just put down one for our mind. Okay. So I beg stay to the end of the class. And the next 5 minutes at the end of this class, I know the two play around like that, but stick to the end. If you miss attendance, you miss attendance. I know say things sometimes NEPA they disappoint everybody, battery low. And if I tell you I go charge my PC because I feel this class now, 7th of now they pity me. So because the lights they brought it early, they took it early, they don't leave them. So I had to go and look for a place to charge it very well before I come this class, and time don't elapse. So let's continue. I will dey try create list inside. I want add list to this place so that we will know what you want to do. Now the list I want create before. Now this is the format for a list. Let me put a book here. Let me put a pen here so that will just be short. Now I don't create this thing. I go run on. This is my list. Okay. If you run on, this is your list. I'm sorry. I never tell Musa they make mistake. Now this one now. So this is our list. This is our list. Now I can add this list inside this tuple. Here. Let me just put it here. So that we know we can do that. So we can do that, add it there and run it. Sorry.
Your spelling for fruits is wrong.
Oh, thank you very much. Different thing. So somebody that is following is a U and an I. And run. So that's it. But it will come outside in a list format. If you say it's a list, because this fruit too is a list. But if you get this value now, automatically everything here now becomes what a tuple. So that's it here. So if you want, you can also index and get your list inside list. So you can bring out the same value there. Let me print out. If I want to print out the values inside that list now, I'll have to do a double kind of, so that this will terminate the class for today. So you can do that. You get what is inside. So you get this book is the first value here. But altogether they are one value inside the tuple, but inside this list now, which makes one value, we have two items, which is book and pen. In order to get these two items, we have to double index. You start with the first index, which tells the position of the list.
Hi, Shadrach. I think your voice is breaking.
Then
Oh,
the
guys,
next
is it
index
just
tells
me?
you the item inside that list you want to bring.
Yes,
So if
it's
we put
breaking.
1, -1, and +1.
His voice is okay.
Network.
All right.
And
Okay. Hi, Shadrach. I think your voice is breaking. I guess it's network issues. Oh, so sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that. Okay. All right. So I'm so sorry about that, guys. I think it's network issues and all right. So I'll be giving me a few minutes again because it's almost time for also, if you are, I'm almost done compiling what I said I promised you guys. So I'll be sending it now to the group chat, and then please permit me to pin the group chats when I'm done. Is that okay? So that you don't lose the information. But although I will send it also to the Telegram group. I know some of you run to Telegram group more than the more than the WhatsApp group. Oh, are you back now?
I'm back, but I'm practically through with my topic for today, I guess. But
Okay, so what I would say is what I would suggest, Sergey, because of maximizing time, we can settle on tuple, and maybe tomorrow you help us conclude set, and we move from there. Is that okay?
Yes, it's okay. So tomorrow we'll just
All right,
do
great. So
some sets early then, so that
yeah,
they can do dictionary as well.
yeah. Thank you. All
All right,
right. So
guys. That
I want to,
attend.
Cecile, I want to apologize to you, Shadrach. You would have started the class on time. I know we took some of your time because of settling the assignment, and also the I had to finish the list comprehension that I did not finish yesterday. But we'll try our possible best to keep on track tomorrow, and they move ahead from dictionary. Thank you very much, Cedra. Please, can we appreciate it very much? You just heard what he said, that he had to make some sacrifice to ensure that his system is turned on. For those of us who are doing physical class for data analysis, please, we owe Shadrach one. What can we promise you, Shady, now? Tell us now. What can we promise you?
Promises.
One plus
If pack money, I will drop my account.
Man, the man went for money. Okay, let me drop. Okay, somebody say mods. Somebody say two bunny. No, I don't know what is a bunny, but no problem. As long as you can provide it. All right, guys. I have Samuel raising up his hand. You want to ask question, and so bye. Samuel.
Yes, yeah, can I go?
Yeah, ask your question.
No, it's not like a question per se, it's just like a suggestion.
I suggest you are listening.
Yeah. So I kind of observed and I noticed that most times classes we spend close to 30 minutes answering to queries or resolving people's personal issues. I would want to suggest, if it's possible, when we come, let's class start as early as 9:05. All the whatever personal question anybody has should be done after the class, because most times we observe that people, once it's getting to past 10, people begin to complain about their batteries. So if that can be done, at least the main purpose for us coming is to attend the class. If that can be done first, any other issue should be pushed after the class, so that those persons that have some personal issues they want to resolve can be done, and those that don't have any personal issue can leave and get on with their night. It's just an observation I have. If you can start by 9:05, the class is done by 9:45. Use 10 minutes for questions, use 5 minutes for assignments, then we give attendance. Then any other person that has maybe a personal question or maybe something is not clear, the person can stay back after the class and the team can resolve it, rather than keeping all of us here from 9 o'clock till 9:25. That's when the class will now start, and we all have to suffer resolving people's personal problem or parts that they don't understand.
Okay,
It's just a
great.
suggestion I wanted to drop.
All right, great. So let me tell you the reason why it should come before. Because what you're suggesting is this: those who have personal issues, the after the class we start. That's what you're saying, is that after the class you want to keep the instructors on the call to start attending issues after the class. Why those who are not interested in whatever, they just go off. It's cool because you are coming to just attend class, but what we are doing at the beginning of the class, for me, is the most important thing, is to keep everybody in check in the class. So even you who do not have personal issues, you can learn from something, because you don't know what exactly might be an issue that you experience, and it's very important. You understand? So cool. Yes, you can say, let's just come, let's just focus on class and all of that. But sometimes it's a way of trying to make you feel welcomed, whether you like it or not, to make you feel relaxed, make you feel calm and all of that, and then look at what is going on and all of that. And that is the perfect place we can give information to everybody. If we say let's do it after the class, everybody can just go. Some persons will keep saying the same thing over and over and over again. So we feel like the first 10 minutes of the class is where you should expect a lot of persons joining the class. So therefore, that is the best time to give an information and to carry everybody along what is going on. Because some persons, I'm telling the truth. So even those who complaining about battery going off and all of that, they might be having personal issues, and then they will log off and still want to come back again the next day to continue, their issues and all of that. So it's not about just coming to class to come and learn. It's also participating in what is going on, the assignment, everything, and all of that. But nevertheless, what we can do is that we ensure that we come on time so that we can shorten how much we spend on reviewing things. So maybe like, let's say by 9:10, we should be done reviewing all the other talks and all of that, and then start the class. I don't know if that is well okay for you.
Yeah, that's fine. But for me, the major issue I have is when you have to start prolonging it. Okay, like today now, class started, I think 9:25, because we were discussing editing of how people can edit their folders, how they can drop assignments. If it's that first 10 minutes you want to use for assignments and for announcements, it's fine. But what I'm trying to say is just let's start the class early, because sometimes some persons can have other engagement for 10 o'clock. This is a digital age. We might have other engagement for 10 o'clock
Okay.
virtually, and because class
And
is running till that time, it's not making
great,
people
great.
make some unplanned sacrifices.
Okay, great.
Fine.
I think one thing we should also explain is that the hours for this class was not stated anyway. So maybe next going forward, we'll put that, because I know some people are picking that class should be 1 hour, something like that. But anyway, no problem. Thank you very much. Great one. Thank you, Samuel, for your contribution. That is what we want to hear to ensure that we make the training better. All right, great. So I've pasted the assignment and the attendance. Any other question? We never said 9 to 10 anyway, sometimes.
Okay. Can anybody
Any
hear
other
me?
question?
This raised though. Can you hear me?
Let me look at the hands that are raised, guys. I'm coming, just a minute. Okay, Oscar, your hand is raised.
Yeah. Good evening.
Good
Good evening, sir.
evening. Good evening.
I want to say very big thank you. Sincerely, it's been impactful. Just a quick suggestion how this the class can be very productive. Especially because of time. Of course, we can go as long as we want to. It's very fine. But for effectiveness, I believe having proper timing, like an order of program or like an order of program or an agenda, like okay, this should take 5 minutes, this should take 10 minutes, this should take 45 minutes, this should take 1 hour or 2 hours or whatsoever. It will guide our the way everything comes up, because sometimes it's just as though because there's no specific time, okay, I should attend to issues for 10 minutes. Each issue can just keep popping up, and before you know, you're already out of time. Like time is far gone into the day. Of course, there's no hours speculated for the class, so it can actually span for as long as it wants to be. And I know that since we are here to benefit, so I believe every one of us here should actually make the sacrifices. What are we sacrificing? We're not sacrificing anything, because you're actually benefiting. So I don't see the only thing is you have to. It's part of us showing that we actually really want what we are getting, and that's the way I see it. But I believe
All right.
going forward, if we have those items span out like that, it will make us
Great.
be more productive.
All right, great. So great. Thank you very much. Sorry, I had to cut you short because of timing. Great, very much. Thank you. Yes, definitely we do have time. I still want you guys to understand that sometimes when you are saying I want to use 5 minutes for this and you're already addressing it, you see some person shouting, I cannot say my this thing, oh, I cannot say that so you would not know the kind of level of sacrifice you have to say, let me explain this thing again for this person. But definitely we do have those schedules. We know the number of time that each class should hold. But that is perfectly okay, guys. It's well understood. I think this quote, the previous quote was from 8 p.m. West Africa time, and it was kept that way. In fact, classes end immediately when we say it should end, and then the meeting is logged off. Everybody go home. You get the idea. So we're just trying to also make things a little bit more flexible and all of that. But this information you guys are giving us, it's very, very awesome, and it's well appreciated, and will be applied. I hope that is clear. All right. So Shedrack, you raised up your hand. So I think we have 5 minutes more, please. Shedrack, you raised up your hand.
Yes, I wanted to add a little bit of to what you said. See, guys, one thing we want to understand, be saying, like you said, when the previous squad 8 to start, we ended it. Class is over. Goodbye, everybody. Bye bye. You understand? Because why? Because we took the extra learning on ourselves. Some of them are okay now. They posted YouTube links. None of them are they watch them. Of which you can grab some things. When you now come to class, we explain better. We don't reduce the class. Everybody flows. And now we they try to carry everybody along. Majority of them will not be tech wise people. Aside from those who are, some are not. Some this is their first time. Some are trying to get involved and all and all. Yes, we did get that experience a lot. So that's why we dey try bring everybody. Left for me, class comes, still what I want to teach. Start see the beginning of the class when I teach. I dey spend 45 minutes, then I'm done. I can leave the other minutes for questions. That's supposed to be the plan. If they even extend that to 9 from 9 p.m. because of the nature of the people who are in this cohort. Not be say we get time. We instructors we no get time. We are the most busiest person. Since morning I dey use my laptop work. Today sef I know say there are some persons who reach out to me personally. I had to explain things personally to them. Since yesterday till today 12 1 6 p.m. I was still explaining to some persons. The only way una go make this thing easier for us, make the class shorter and fun and understandable, na mainly when una reach out to una selves. We get that open hand, extend the open hand, help other persons who know dey catch up. That's why we tell una say post your problems and questions on the group chat. The reason why we dey love group chat na because of say the problems and questions wey una dey post na the one we dey addressed. You dey complain of wetin we address at the beginning of this class. Funny enough, this will be the 4th or 5th class where they address that same issue since they start creation of folder. The same thing now they still they address. Why? Because everybody still they complain of the same thing. And if you not address this issue, people will still complain. You understand? You get one of the classes where we say when we finish, we stay 30 minutes extra just to address most of these issues. Yet they are still coming up. We not fit throw them aside. You understand the point? We cannot throw them away. So we have to carry them along. If you say more follow your idea, good and fine. It's more better for us. We stick to the class. When we are done with the class, go home, do your assignment, research, and go. But it no go favor anybody. Now I go still complain, say, we no give room for questions, we no give room for this. So the easiest way we go give you now, mostly the person will ask that question, they complain about time now. Say, Mona, they help each other. For those people where they get issues, my code no run, my this thing off, post it on the group chat. Now, only when we see relevant information, we go lock them because sometimes the relevant information are too much. You can't overshadow important things. So post them, then somebody will reach out to that person. Maybe the community will build, reach out to the person, then you help solve that problem. So that when we start next class, that same problem no go they come. I don't know if I get the point. So that's the only way out. So if you say more with the shorten time, there's no way we can shorten time. When the technical issues arrive, we go solve them. You understand? So that everything will be cleared off. So now what I just get to say.
Thank you very much, Shedi. Thank you so much for that impact. That's an impactful word. Sometimes if the thing is this, until you come to our standpoint or our point of view, you might really not understand a lot of things that we do behind the scene, guys. I'm telling you the truth. I am so telling the truth. And like Shedrack said, a lot of you you still don't listen when I say it, that please post what you have on the group chat. If I tell you, if I screenshot my WhatsApp and send to you guys, you will see list of messages that are unread because I don't know where to start from. I'm telling the truth. I don't know where to start from. And what you guys should understand is that this is not just the only cohort we are doing or I'm doing as a person. So if I'm dedicating my time to this, it means it's very important to me and to you. So like we said, post it on the group chat. I personally opened the group chat today. I think yesterday to today. I did that to see what is the message flow that we occur in that group chat. Nobody one day posted something like this is this or this is my problem or this. Nobody. And the way we respond to people say on the group chat, sometimes I'm scared. I'm scared because some persons you don't know how to respond to people, and it's not right. That's not what a community is built up for. Okay, so I've shared the attendance link already now. So guys, tomorrow we'll begin from let me just post this thing here. Somebody can easily copy this one. Okay, so I think I've posted all the links for list, comprehension, tuple, set, dictionary, data conversion. Is on the WhatsApp group chat. I've pasted it again on this chat boards or these chats. Then the last thing I'll paste is the attendance, and then we'll call it a day, guys. So we'll see tomorrow, and let's have fun tomorrow, guys. Thank you very much. Bye.